Hi, everybody. It's just me. It's Jerry. It's Jerry. Hey, listen, I had just like the most incredible day today. It all started out this morning, okay? Here's what happened. Okay? I got up early and I went out and I wanted to go for a ride on my bike, okay? And I have a cool monkey bike. It's an old monkey bike. It's like red and it's got a big banana seat and it's got huge handlebars and stuff and mirrors and anyways, it's wicked cool and it's very fast and I get around Stoughton like crazy on it too, okay? Like I'm a maniac on this thing. So anyways, right? I'm going around the town of Stoughton. I figured I'd go for a ride and check out some of the sights. We have some beautiful sights right here in Stoughton, right? Like well, okay, we don't have a lot of neat sights around here in Stoughton, but I was riding on Park Street and I found a dead toad. You know, a toad, one of those little frog toad things. All right, it was dead on the side of the road, so I stopped and I poked it with a stick for about a half an hour, and then, that just wasn't fun anymore because it wasn't cooperating. But anyways, right, so I go for a ride, and I go all the way to the other side of Stoughton, and I go to this place called Jimmy's Market, okay, Jimmy's. And I go inside, and I had $2.50 in my pocket. So I bought 5 pieces of Bazooka Joe gum, and I bought one of those $2 scratch-off tickets. $2 scratch-off ticket. First time I ever bought a ticket, right? So I get outside, I'm sitting on my bike, and I'm chewing on some Bazooka Joe gum, and I blew a cool bubble. Anyways, right? So I start to scratch it, and it says, if you get the horseshoe, you win all 10 prizes. And don't you know it? I got the horseshoe. I did. There it was. I didn't believe that I got the horseshoe, so I won all 10 prizes, right? So I start to scratch them off, and all those prizes were worth $40 a piece. 40 buckaroos. So I won $400. Why people just don't quit their jobs and just scratch tickets, I don't know. It seems like a sure thing. Just quit your job and play scratch tickets. You can make a lot of money, I guess. Anyways, right? So I get back on my bike, and I go all the way home, and I go and get my neighbor, Dalton. Yeah, his name's Dalton. He's a nice guy, Dalton, okay? And I said, hey, Dalton, I just won some money. First, I have to go to the dentist, my dentist, Dr. Lieberman, and I had 2 new front teeth put in. Just like that. And they cost me $250, but I got 2 new front teeth, and they're still a little loose, but I like them, okay? I like my smile. So I look at Dalton and I says, come on, Dalton, I have $150. Let's go up to the spa and I'll buy you a pizza. You can have pepperoni, anchovies. Anchovies are kind of gross. But he goes, how about this, Jerry? He goes, how much money do you have left? I said, I have $150, Dalton. I still have $150 left. And Dalton looks at me and goes, all right, Jerry, I think what we should do is we should go to the Gentleman's Club in Stoughton. Gentleman's Club. I'm like, I can be a gentleman. I know I'm a gentleman. Okay, I can be a gentleman all day long if I want to be a gentleman all day long. So I said, sure, let's go, Dalton, right? So Dalton gets his bike, and we start pedaling, and we get into Stoughton Center at the Gentleman's Club, and there's a sign up there, and it says Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill. I'm thinking, okay, we're at a dinner theater, okay, and I get to see the show Jack and Jill, right? And I have the book. It's not a big book. It's kind of a little book, okay? It's only like a page in it, but it's still my book. Anyways, I read the story. So we're waiting, all right, and the place finally opens up, and we get in first. Get in first to a show. Can you believe that? We got the best seats right up against the stage. It was like this little whole pit thing, and we sat down right next to it, waiting for this Jack and Jill show to come on. And next thing you know, on came all these lights and stuff, right? All these lights, and there's loud music going. And next thing you know, they put on strobe lights, and I look at my friend Dalton. He's so funny. He's breakdancing on the ground, right, with all these lights and stuff going off. And he's kicking his legs, and his arms are going everywhere. He was cracking me up. He's so funny. Anyways, I'm watching him, right? And his hands are going everywhere, and he's kicking stuff and knocking over chairs and tables. So now I think they got a little pissed, so they started holding him down and stuff, asking him if he's going to be okay. So after a while, he was okay, but I come to find out that Dalton had one of them epileptic fits. He was epileptic, I guess. I don't know exactly what that means, but I guess the lights really set it off, and, he really made a mess of the place. But anyways, right, we're sitting there, and I'm waiting, so I ordered us some sodas, and I looked at this lady that was like a waitress. I said, hey, waitress lady, can I have a corn dog, please? And she went and she got me a corn dog, right? Damn, corn dog cost me $9, right? So I'm sitting there, and next thing you know, out come this guy and this girl onto the stage, right? And they're dressed up like cowboys and a cowgirl too. And they start dancing around, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, this must be before the show. They might be Jack and Jill, right? So next thing I know, they start taking off their clothes right in front of me. Dalton was even sitting next to me going, what's going on? What's going on, Jerry? So we're watching, and the guy goes to the other side of the stage, right? And the girl stays on my side of the stage now. She's all naked and stuff. Yeah, all naked, just like the day she was born. And she comes crawling over to me, right? Kind of like a lizard type of thing. She looked like a lizard. She was crawling on all four and stuff, right? She's staring at me. And she comes on over and she gets like a foot away from my face and I'm looking at her. And she grabs my corn dog. She takes my corn dog and I'm thinking, that girl must be hungry, right? She probably didn't have breakfast. And what'd she do? She put the whole thing in her mouth. My corn dog, that thing cost me $9, right? Like a popsicle. And then she pulls it out of her mouth, and what does she do? She spit on the end of it. She ruined my corn dog. $9 for that corn dog. So now I'm looking at her like, you're just not a good girl at all, okay, right? And next thing I know, she leans all the way back, and wham! She opens up her legs as far as they can go. Oh my God! I was looking at it. I look at him going, oh, that can't be real. That can't be right. That doesn't look real. That can't be real. That can't be real. It's kind of gross. You know what it reminded me of? It kind of reminded me of a time I went to the aquarium, right? And I walked up to the octopus exhibit there, and I looked, and like there was the octopus just like blah, stuck all over the side of the glass, and I couldn't see his head or anything. I wished I could have seen his head. But anyways, that's what it looked like. It looked like blah. Stuck right there. So I looked at my friend Dalton. I said, Dalton, we gotta go. I said, this isn't the story about Jack and Jill, those two creepy kids that went up the hill and fell down and stuff, and there was a bucket involved. And so I said, we gotta get out of here. So I went to pay the bill, right? We only had a few sodas and maybe that one corn dog that girl really destroyed for me. I don't get what she was doing. She didn't even take a bite. But anyways, it cost me $148 for all that. I was not happy. So I left with Dalton. He said, oh, the heck with it, right? And we took a ride home. We left the place, because it was very, very gross. No, never again, never again. Keep those gentlemen clubs, okay? But we're riding back. We stopped at the Toad. I gave Dalton my stick that I was using, and I let him poke at it for a while. And then we went back to Cumberland Farms. We got a couple of slushies, and we sat out by pump number 3 and talked about the day. And how we'll never go back to one of them gentlemen's clubs again. No way, it was gross. I don't want to see that again. I hope they don't look like that, because I'd like to have one someday. And anyways, that's how the day went. I wound up with like only $2 left out of my lottery, and I actually had a pretty good time. It was just fun hanging around with Dalton whenever he went into that epileptic fit. I know I shouldn't laugh. It's really a serious thing, okay? But anyways, I had a pretty good day. I did have $400, but I did get my new teeth. Yep. Yeah, they are right there. So anyways, Facebook friends, I did hit the lottery, and I think I'm going to try it again tomorrow. Maybe I'll quit my job, and I won't have to ever work again, okay? I'll just keep hitting these tickets like this. Anyways, I feel like I'm so lucky. All right, my friends, so anyways, that's what I did today, and I won $400 and spent it all, but I had some fun and had an experience, too. No, never again. All right, anyways, Facebook friends, it was nice seeing you all again, okay? And I'll be back. Summertime's here, and it's just like way too hot. So I'm going to kind of like stay inside, the air conditioning and a fan and some couple ice cubes and maybe a cold soda. Okay? So anyways, Facebook friends, I'll be talking to you later. I hope you're all having a good day and staying cool. All right? Goodbye, my Facebook friends. I love you all. Bye.